Me say one time me have one friend and she man dead. So people start telling him all sort of thing how him a figure wearing clothes back and front. Him a figure wear tape measure round waist. Him a figure wear red bag. Yes, the boy can't sleep with him same way. She catch fear afraid. One morning now she call me early. Me fi follow her go up her parlor. Me say go do what? She granny tell her say she must cut off like a year off her front and carry go give the parlor man fi put he in the dead boy hand so he can bury with it and so he won't follow her. Me say Wara. Anyway me follow her. When we reach the amount of girl turn up at the parlor with hair fi put he in the same boy hand. One piece of fighting up there. Heavy hair scatter out the ground. Then girl come ball come tell me about me fi help him look for hair. Me know girl hair pan in front how I look. Me can't pick out in here.
Wagwan JY family, welcome back to the channel. If this is the first time to the channel, please I'm asking you to subscribe to the channel, hit that bell icon to be notified, and don't forget road to 100,000 before March 13th, which is my birthday. JY family, as usual, don't know, yeah man, me are giving a little humor before we go into the sad things then, because a big things are going. JY family, cop mowed down by vehicle on highway. A policeman died from injuries sustained after he was struck down by a vehicle on a section of the North-South Highway late Wednesday. Reports are that the policeman, who was assigned to the Highway Safety and Patrol Division ferry, was on duty, signaled the driver of a vehicle to stop. Reports are that the policeman was hit by the vehicle. In the process, the injured lawman was rushed to hospital where he succumbed to his injuries. The Police Federation has since expressed sadness over the passing and has also sent condolences to the family of the fallen lawman. Now, JY family, I get to understand that the vehicle that hit this lawman was driven by his own colleague. It was another police officer that hit him. The vehicle which hit the officer was being driven by another member of the Jamaica Constabulary Force. So this is why I always said that, hey, while we call for the, punishment and the, the rope business, and all these things, at the same time, the laws are not upheld by the people who are setting them. So, a lot of things need to be done before we can move further. We have to amend these laws and upheld them. Both citizens and the lawmen, the politicians, everybody, trust me. So I don't know, tell me what you think down in the comment section. So the police himself has speed on the highway and slap with the next officer we are stop him. Oh man.
Police have launched a homicide investigation after the body of a man who was reported missing since Monday was found in bushes in the upscale Mandeville community of Ingleside on Wednesday. The body had what appeared to be stab wounds. Relatives identified him as 52-year-old Colin Watts, a land surveyor and resident of Hanbury. It is understood that investigators observed wounds on Watts's body while it was being removed from a ditch on Tangerine Drive. In an earlier report, his sister Kay Watts said her brother went missing on Monday after he left home to exercise in the community.
It's like when you hear say a loved one missing and them happen to be alive and find themselves back home, you have to just give God thanks. It's like once they're missing now, that's it for you. That's it for you.
Oh my God, this man just get shot off his by gunshot to his head. Oh my God, right in front of me. Right in front of me. Oh my God, gunshot right in him head. The cameraman them just do it. Paddington Terrace.
So, as usual, we always get the things them quicker than the established medias, you know, the media host them. So that video, the very gruesome video, I'm going to share it in my WhatsApp group. I don't get the official report for that as yet, but as you guys can hear, the man upon him bike and the next man forward and can him up and a peer head can him get JY family. I don't know YouTube rules. Yeah man, peer head can. Me I go send the video there in the group. Yo, same place on the bike, me I tell you, say, trust me, it's not a good look. At the 1st of February, and the man never kick off February like, yo, at a World Cup.
February 18, 9:30 a.m. Knutsford Boulevard, New Kingston. I see this policeman on his phone while two others stand beside him. I was in the bank. Minutes later, I come outside. The policeman is still on his phone. I take out mine and start recording. After a minute and a half, this happens. Two of the three policemen are now on their phones. After 2.5 minutes, the third policeman is shown something on his colleague's phone and appears to be listening. All this while this policeman remains on his phone the entire 4 minutes 4 seconds. Minutes later, in Halfway Tree, I see a police team walking. This member appeared distracted by his mobile phone. I parked and went to observe from across the road. This recording lasts 3 minutes 43 seconds while he used his phone. I went upstairs for a better view. A minute 8 seconds in, he talks to a pedestrian. Then he went back on the phone. His head comes up occasionally, but the phone does not leave his hand. 8 minutes 26 seconds in, his colleague briefly checks his phone and puts it away after 3 seconds. But the policeman in the green vest here continues. After 9 minutes 15 seconds, he changes hands while appearing to shake off exhaustion in the hand that held the phone. After 10 minutes, I stopped. So we're now past 10 minutes I've been observing, just on this video alone. 10 minutes straight in this position. My hands are now hurting me, so I will seek to stop this video. In addition to seeing policemen on phones while standing, I have also seen them on bikes. This was January 28. He was on his phone when we parked at the red at the stoplight and remained on it as we left on green. A week earlier, on the morning of January 21, 9:13 a.m., I drove past this policeman on his phone. I parked and went across the road to observe. I'm across the road here in Halfway Tree, right by where York Pharmacy is located, and I've been here more than 5 minutes now, just observing the officer. A month earlier, December 17, 2023, another policeman on his bike. It was 9:48 a.m. Nearly 3 months earlier, on September 26 at 9:29, this time at night, same general area in Halfway Tree. If you look carefully, the policeman under the clock is obvious, but 2 of the 3 across the road at the NCB are also glued to a phone. That's 3 of the 4 policemen at the location with eyes off the road. I make no assumptions about what these policemen and women are doing on their devices. I also know the police have legitimate reasons to use mobile phones on duty, as the new e-ticketing system is used on mobile. But I note those instances distinctly, like here. I am not sure what this officer was doing, but it's evident these 2 are writing a ticket. I've pointed out this instance to differentiate between when an officer is obviously executing his or her duty using a mobile phone, as visibly different from instances like this that strongly appear to be personal use. Rowan Simpson is a licensed firearm trainer.
They are distracted. Them carrying firearms, they're putting themselves at a significant disadvantage and putting their lives at risk. They would basically make themselves an easy target.
But even standing or walking around phone in hand, not using it, is problematic.
There's a reason they put in the law that they don't want persons on electronic devices while driving, because it distracts them. In this situation, it has been shown or proven that where a person has a phone or has an object in their hand, if they're attacked, most persons try to secure the device before going for that firearm. And in such a situation where split seconds are important, it puts you at a major disadvantage.
He acknowledges the move toward e-ticketing and the need for cell phone use in many instances, but says there must be strict adherence to safety fundamentals, like having a partner next to you while on the phone. But social media distractions are a no-no.
If you're operating a space where gun crime is as high as it is in Jamaica, you need to be alert and aware at all times and be ready to react with the necessary force.
And being on the phone isn't...
Definitely not.
In part 2, the head of the JCS Public Safety and Traffic Enforcement Branch responds. Giovanni Dennis, TVJ News.
JY family, come on man, come on. You can't reach so far and don't press the like button. Hit the bell icon to be notified. And this is the channel you need to subscribe to, that you didn't know you need to subscribe to. Do the right thing, man.
Me love Jamaica, me not sell out. Them try clip we wings, somehow we can't fly out. But when we there yard, nothing nice like Jamaica. Roast breadfruit and banana. Under the tree with a glass of